authority at the district level.
Welcome back. Even as hundreds have gathered at Freedom Park, Commissioner Auradkar went ahead and spoke to the people. He went on to say that he will take all the steps necessary to provide for the protection of women as well as children in the society. Besides which, he stated, of course, that there will be absolutely no such incidents taking place, a reassurance that justice will be delivered. Besides that, while he did not point out this particular incident, Commissioner also stated that from tomorrow, schools will be monitored with regards to the security. Let's listen to exactly what the Commissioner had to tell the people of Bengaluru.
You are all aware that after the Nirbhaya case, the government of India had strengthened the law against the rape, and I'm sure you are all aware that there is a new act also about prevention of sexual offences against the children. And these are quite new acts, new laws, which have been amended on the recommendations of Justice Verma Committee in 2013. As far as Bangalore is concerned, let me make it very, very clear that there were incidents of rape which are really condemnable and really cannot be accepted by the society. One was an incident that had happened in January. A child and a preschool child. It was a very, very blind case in our police language in the investigation. When there are no clues, we call it as a blind case. Our people, we did take a lot of trouble and we got the person. And within the stipulated time as per the law, we have submitted the charge sheet, what we call, to the court. Second one was in a PG hostel. That was also a very, very unfortunate incident. There also we have taken action. For your information, in Bangalore city, out of 60 cases that were there till 30th June, 44 cases are about elopement or cheating, saying that I will marry you and having under that pretext having intercourse. That is also a rape. Subsequently, not marrying. So that is also a rape. So such cases are 44. 9 cases are from the known persons within the circle of the victim. 2 cases which are worst, which are disgusting, are by the fathers on the daughter. Remaining 4 are what I told you. So that way we are, as a city, Bangaloreans are really very, very good. Bangaloreans do not accept this kind of thing, and I can reassure you that whatever has happened in last week of a child in a Vidya school is really condemnable. It should not have happened. I have promised all of you that we will take whatever strong action we can take provided to us by the law against the perpetrators. This promise I make it, we will do it, and whether it is the management or it is the culprits, whoever it is, we will do it, and we need your support, people's support in cooperation in maintaining the harmony in Bangalore city, which you have been doing. Your coming over here condemning such act itself puts a lot of pressure on such criminals that they should not do it. That this is really a very good initiative by all of you, and you are making it very clear to the people who indulge in these things. You are asking that we are there to help you, we are there with you, and we will take the stringent action as per the law against such perpetrators. Second thing is regarding the schools. From tomorrow onwards, we have prepared some set of guidelines, what shall be done about maintaining the safety of the school, children in the schools. We are going to have meetings with the school managements from tomorrow at the DCP level, because it's a very big city and all the managements, we ourselves will go to those divisions, me and my senior officers, whoever can go. But DCP is also a quite senior officer. He will go to the school, he will call the meetings and give them a set of guidelines about the safety measures that are to be taken. And we will definitely take all the legal measures, possible measures to investigate the cases in a fair manner and take the cases to the logical end. I can assure you, this was one case of one officer who has done a mistake of diluting the sections of law, and we have punished him. You are all aware about it. We have punished him so that, first in the country, so that a message goes to all the officers that they should not repeat it. And we are sensitized, we have already started that long back. We are sensitizing our officers also that they should treat this kind of offences in a very, very humane manner and in a proper legal manner. They should register the FIRs. And today also, in the afternoon, we have called all the officers of the city to sensitize them about particularly this issue, and also about how to go about in the meeting of the school managements tomorrow. So I assure you that we will take all these measures, and your area DCP and ACPs, they are the senior officers. We have 7 DCPs, we have 2 joint commissioners, we have about 2 to 3 additional commissioners. They are always available. Their numbers are there on the website. If you want, we will share it with all of you. Anytime you can send an SMS, and some of you might have experienced it also. When I received, at least I have received many SMSs, I have responded immediately. Yeah, we are available on WhatsApp also. So, and very shortly, maybe within a week, we are going to have a system of receiving the messages on WhatsApp in our control room also. So we are also coming forward, but I also seek your cooperation, and we will definitely assure you that we will, our officers will rise to the occasion.
That was the Commissioner going ahead and reassuring the people that whatever action needs to be taken will be done, and from tomorrow the police will be having a series of meetings with the school managements of different schools across the city, and they will try to take whatever action they can to ensure that such an incident is not repeated. But everyone is questioning only one thing: why didn't the Commissioner speak up about what will happen in the 6-year-old gang rape case? Why did he not talk about the kind of action that will be taken against the school management, not just for refusing to react, but also trying to hush up the matter? But of course, while no reaction has come along that front, we are awaiting more details, if there are any, with regards to the updates in investigations. That is one front where there's been absolute silence. The police claim that it's because the little girl, the victim, is too traumatized to speak, and it is a very sensitive case, and hence they will have have to go about it slowly. But no arrests have been made is what we understand. 2 people, yes, have been detained for questioning, but that is pretty much it. Even as hundreds of people gather at Freedom Park to go ahead and protest this incident, they return unhappy, unsatisfied with what the Commissioner has had to say.
People who are going to speak. Okay, we have a complaints and compliments board. Please sign right here.
We get a fantastic response. But when we deal with the junior police...
And in fact, we understand that about 400 people have gathered there, all of them going ahead and also posing questions to the Commissioner. He in fact went on to answer some questions as well with regards to why it's not so easy for people to file a police complaint. He said that they are working on the same. My colleague Vivek Vinayak now once again joins us live from right outside Freedom Park. Vivek, you were taking us through the kind of reactions that were coming. And in fact, some of the callers who have in fact joined us have expressed their displeasure over what the Commissioner said, saying that he hasn't addressed some of the core issues, but some appreciation also over the fact that they have recognized the need for better safety in schools.
Yes, Akshita. In fact, some of the positives of Aradkar's speech here in Freedom Park was that he's appointing DCPs, ACPs from all the zones in Bengaluru and asking them to go to all the schools in Bengaluru in different zones and different parts to check the school's regulatory measures, to check the school's safety measures, and to speak to them and find out what are the security measures put in place for the safety of the students. So in that aspect, that's a really positive thing the Commissioner has told the parents here, that DCPs, ACPs, Joint Commissioners of Police, everybody, his entire team will be from tomorrow going to all the schools in the city as much as possible. They'll try to cover all the schools in the city and also the schools which are situated away from the city, like international schools. So in that front, it is really a good news for Bengalurians that some good step has been taken so that children are safe in schools. I mean, as one of the parents was mentioning here, the teachers are like surrogate parents, for the children who come to study in the school. And if they themselves, turn out to be such horrible people, then it's who do Bengaluru trust then? How can Bengaluru send the Bengalurians send their children to school and keeping them in safety? So in that regard, I think that is the one positive thing Aradkar has told and assured Bengalurians, that his team will be on regular checks in all the schools of Bengaluru, Akshita.
Right, Vivek. Also, of course, we understand that people are still gathered there. How long is this protest expected to continue?
Well, Akshita, now it's not pretty much like a protest. Now it's more of education that the organizers are doing. They are actually conducting musical shows. They are conducting plays. They are asking people to teach all the crowd what is good touch and what is bad touch. So now I think the protest has slowed down. In fact, there's no more protest. It's more of an education tour for all the parents who have come here, all the people who have gathered here in Freedom Park. Right now, as we speak, there is a particular play and a particular drill going on for all the students, parents, and people around here as to what is a good touch, what is a bad touch, and only acceptable and good behavior will be accepted by the child, whether it's your uncle, father, mother, teacher, it doesn't matter, the relationship doesn't matter. Every child here is being educated that only acceptable and good behavior will be accepted by the child. Otherwise, irrespective of the relationship, she will not tolerate that and she will report that to the near and dear ones immediately. So in terms of the protest, I think it's slowly coming down. In fact, there was never any traffic around here. The people who gathered here were very few. And as you can see behind here, the people are also slowly going back to their respective houses. The organizers and a few people, the core team is still here trying to educate the people about this particular incident and how women should be protected. And that is happening here, Akshita. Otherwise, the protests have slowed down and have mellowed down in Freedom Park.